Good morning, happy Wednesday, hump day, another cloudy day. Hopefully the sun will come out later. I know this video looks a little crooked. I'm not even going to play with it today. I am tired of this thing just doing whatever it wants. So anyway, I wanted to get on here real quick because I wanted to talk about, I've been listening to this Audible, Chasing the Scream, and one of the things that he said today was the opposite of addiction is not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connection. And that really struck me. It is so true. And a lot of addicts, alcoholics tend to isolate. And I also believe, from my own experience and working with addicts and alcoholics, that we tend to have very limited or poor interpersonal skills. So interpersonal just being like relationships. I'm sorry, that's not interpersonal, it's intrapersonal. Relationships with other people. Whether we're innately shy or we've, because of our environment, maybe trauma or just, that type of environment where you're told not to speak, not to show how you really feel, not to express how you really feel, or, just like I say, it's just innate. We were kind of like born with this disposition, or we were never really taught how to communicate with others and express how we feel and listen, right? Because that's part of communication too, is listening. So I find that a lot of addicts in recovery and early recovery, they have a difficult time finding that connection, right? And talking with people and approaching people and expressing how they feel. I know in the groups that I do at work, our first group is like a check-in. It's check-in and mindfulness, but the check-in, how you feeling? And a lot of times they're not knowing what words to use to express how they feel. And I actually have a list for them to look at, different terms for feelings. And also on there, it will have what it feels like where in your body. Because sometimes they can't even identify that, right? They can't even identify what the feeling is. Then they're not used to putting a label to it, so that they feel it physically, but they don't know how to verbalize it. So on that list that I give them, not only does it have a whole list of all different types of feelings, it has when you're feeling like this, right? Describe this feeling, and this is related to, or this could be, anxiety, or this could be guilt or shame, whatever. So I think it's one of the key points to addiction and recovery is that people do not have the interpersonal skills. They don't have those connections. They either never had it or they lose it somehow. And I think part of the war on drugs, which was a big piece of what this Audible was about, it feeds the addiction because it guilts and shames people. It punishes people by putting them in a cage and isolating them, which is exactly what causes addiction, or allows addiction to thrive, to grow, is those elements. So we have been, as a society, actually probably putting gasoline on the fire, so to speak, with trying to fight this disease or this this war on addiction by actually feeding it. We're feeding the fire. And so anyway, in recovery and learning how to help others that have this affliction, it's important to know that isolating them is what is causing them to want to use more. And So we have to find a way to lovingly, let them know that no matter what happens, we're going to be there for you. We're going to help you. You don't have to enable them and give them money. What I'm saying is that be there for a connection, for them to talk to, for them to know that they're loved and supported. And maybe help them gain those connections, and maybe supporting them in the way like, I'll go to the meetings with you, right? I'll go to counseling with you. I know when I was in a relationship one time, I was told, well, I'm the one with you're the one with the problem, not me, so you should go to counseling, right? Because I was trying to get him to go to counseling with me. And for whatever that is, what I'm trying to say is trying to support people that we love by keeping them close to us, by not severing that relationship, right? Because that's actually what's keeping that addiction alive. So a lot of things to think about, a lot of things to ponder. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't agree with me, that's fine. But please do your research, look into it. It's been proven that jailing and punishing the addicts the way we've been doing it, it's not working. The numbers of people addicted is not going down. The people that are dying from addiction is not going down. So, just something to think about. I hope this has helped you. I know that I have to work on connections with people all the time. My innate instinct is to isolate. It's very difficult for me to express how I feel. Sometimes, even especially in early recovery, it was difficult for me to even know what it was that I was feeling, never mind to express it. So if you're having this challenge in early recovery, you're right where you're supposed to be, but reach out, ask for help, and know that you're not alone. Again, I hope this has helped you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that text, give them a call, give them a hug. Stay blessed, live your life enthusiastically, and if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Recovery Enthusiast. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and I have a website, recoveryenthusiast.com. Until next time, guys.